Okay, once you receive the Flickr image scraper zip file, you're going to save it to your computer, and then you're going to extract. So I right click, extract all. I'm going to save it in the same folder. Extract. It's going to extract the files. You're going to open that folder, and you're going to run the program.exe. First thing you're going to need to do is put in your license activation code. Okay. It's, it's going to check, make sure the license is active, and then it's going to come up with the Flickr scraper. The first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to set your Flickr API keys. If you don't have them, you need to get a free Flickr API. You can click here, and it will open up to go and get a free Flickr API. You have to have a Flickr account. So if you don't, create a Flickr account, and then you go to this, and you can say apply for your key online, apply for a non-commercial key, and this is for training. And what are you building? Training video. You just put whatever in here, but then you just say I agree, and I agree, and you hit submit, and it'll give you the new API key. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy the key. So copy that, go back to the program, and say set my keys. So I got my API key here. I'll go back and get the secret. Let's see, and go here, copy that, Control V, and I'm going to say OK. So now that I've set the API key, now I'm ready to run the scraper. So I'm going to search for, let's say, horses, and I want to download 10 images. I just hit submit. It's going to begin scraping the images. You can see some of the progress in the terminal over here. So you can see it's downloading 10 images of the horses, and it saved it to Excel. It's pretty quick, so it's already saved those. So it saved the details into the image folder right here. So now if we go back to where we had our program, you can see it created a downloaded images folder. Open that. There's a folder for horses. Here are the pictures that were scraped, and then in here is the details of those pictures. So you can see it lines up horses. So the horses one. So if you look here, horses number one. So that picture there was from this Flickr user. Here's the full name of the Flickr. Here's the URL to that person. So that's their Flickr URL. Here's the Flickr photo URL. Here is the raw photo URL, not the Flickr embedded, but just the raw, or not the Flickr version, but just straight to the photo. Here's the embed code for that Flickr image. And then here is the, let's make it a little smaller, the license ID. So these are IDs that Flickr uses, and here's what that means. So these are all rights reserved. So it'll tell you of all the images you get. So that's how you go about using the Flickr image scraper. And then you can just continue. It'll save your information so you don't have to set these every time. So if you want to now do, let's say, sharks, and this time we only want 5. Now we're going to say submit. It's going to run those and then download 5 images of sharks. So now if we go down here to images, you can see sharks. Here's the images and here's the information about those.